Why? You have one crazy... No, sit down. You can't leave me now. I promise I won't do anything terrible except possibly commit suicide. That's what I came in here for. Drown myself in the bathtub. I mean, go look in there. The tub is still full. I got as blind as a coot last night, and I staggered in there stark naked. And I fell in the tub, and I put my head under the water. And I almost did it. I don't have the talent for suicide. You know, I took 17 sleeping pills in the Hotel Ashford in New York City. And they rushed upstairs with a damn stomach pump. And I spent the night in Bellevue. God, I even tried gas. But all I got was color in my cheeks. God. I just don't have the knack. And let me ask you a question. I mean, be honest, okay? But what are you living for? I mean, be honest. Tell me. What's it going to add up to? For 60, 70 years, you're going to flounder around this earth for what? And one of these days, you're going to be naked in the back of a car, right? With one of the boys from town. And because all your friends are getting married, you're going to get married. But you're going to put on weight. And your husband, he's going to take off with a waitress in a hotel room in Chattanooga, right? And you'll have babies. And you'll visit the in-laws in the evening. And your husband's going to get sick. And you'll start to fret about the rent. And that beautiful blonde hair, it's going to gray. You start to worry about everything. And one day you'll wake up and you'll think, what happened? It's all over. And your friends, they're all going to die. And you're going to slip into melancholic hours, just sitting by a window, peering through unseeing eyes, through white chintz curtains. And finally, they're going to lower your long wooden box into the moldering grave. And what was it all for, huh? But worries and tears? Slings and arrows, just an old tale told by a fool. God, it all ends up in the grave. So you might as well make an honest effort to get there. Jesus Christ, what do you know about it anyway? So Bobby Soxer in the hick town, you don't even know what loneliness is. You think it's what, not having a date on Saturday night? You don't know the great and ultimate ache of desolation. Desolation. I'm cold. Close that window or something. Close it. You know the last time I saw my father? It was 6 years ago. He was sitting in that living room of that barn that he has in Sherman Oaks. And he was playing solitaire and he was guzzling wine because he's too miser cheap to buy a decent fifth of Irish whiskey. He was half hidden behind this thin blanket of cigarette smoke. That house was empty. That house was always empty. My mother had a nervous breakdown when I was 11. And my older brother, Tom, my father drove him years ago into an insane asylum where he walks around all day just picking up imaginary strings off the floor. That's my older brother, Tom. My old man said to me, he said, "Hey, where you been the last couple of weeks, huh?" The last couple of weeks. I was gone 1.5 years in Afghanistan. I said, "Pa, I need psychiatric help. I'm lost. I have to fight sometimes to keep from jumping out of windows. I just want you to be kind to me." And he said, "I'm already supporting one crazy son, and that's enough for me." That's my old man. Star of stage, screen, radio, and a whole host of your favorites, right? Oh, you wouldn't understand. No, you wouldn't understand. You don't know loneliness. The only thing that you ever cried at is a Street and Smith love story. Do you know the great ache of desolation? No. No, you don't know nothing.
Nice.